Alright, Shalom, Shalom. Call Hanga Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Rakakwadash. Double guns to the elders and the apostles of great millstone who rule well. Shalom to the hopeful let that scattered abroad. To you brothers out there pushing this truth with our righteousness and sincerity, and to the aqua the feast sisters that are listening and learning to you, I say Shalom. Coming back at you with another quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and go into edifying the faith and lands in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai through the spirit of Rakakwadash. This is the brother Gabar Yash. Alright. Go jump right into this lesson here. All right. This is from ProphecyNewsWatch.com. It says America has less than a decade to turn itself around. And Babylon the Great America does not have a decade left. This place don't even have 3 years left, man. Babylon the Great is falling. This place is continuing to fall. This place is on a decline, man. This place don't have a decade, all right? And 10 years is represents to a decade. This place don't have 10, 20, 30 years left. This place is done, man. Okay? Let's read a little bit of this article. It says, that didn't take long. From the time the U.S. government managed to sign the debt ceiling resolution, it took just 13 days for the national debt to soar by nearly $600 billion. So this place is done, man. All right? This place is done. All right? This place is through. This place ain't got no 10 years left, man. Okay? It says at that pace, they added over $500,000 to the national debt every second. The U.S. national debt has now breached $32 trillion, meaning America's debt to GDP ratio is now 121%. Historically, advanced nations tend to get into trouble when debt to GDP reaches around 90%. The U.S. is way past that threshold, but I'll return to that point in a moment. It says first, anytime there's a decision about the national debt, invariably some idiot says something stupid like the debt doesn't matter because we owe it to ourselves. This is one of these irrational approximates like silence is violence that people like to repeat over and over again until they believe it to be true. But it's not true. The debt matters, and it does matter, okay? Because hey, the fact that the debt is now 32, now that America is $32 trillion in debt, man. Hey, it's a matter of time before this whole thing implodes, man. Before the dollar is through. And you got nations that are moving away. You got more nations that are now joining the BRICS nations, man. All right. I think Argentina then just joined the BRICS nations, man. Okay. So this place is done. The dollar is through, man. The petrodollar is done. And it's just a matter of time before this petrodollar crash. And this is all being done by design, man, to bring in and usher in that digital system, man, the great reset. Okay? Let's continue. But let's first examine who owes it. It says foreign governments like China, Japan, and Saudi Arabia hold a combined $7.4 trillion of U.S. debt. The Federal Reserve owes $5.1 trillion of U.S. debt. Social Security owes another $2.7 trillion of U.S. debt, which of course is money owed to American retirees. Similarly, the military retirement funds holds about $1.336 trillion. Golly, man. Psh. And and you know what? I just thought of a scripture, man. Just thought of a scripture. Hold on. Wow, that's spirit. Just thought of a scripture. Habakkuk 2. And let's see. I'm going to start at verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. All right. These devils' soul, their spirit is not lifted up, is not upright in him, man. Okay? And we're talking about Esau, the so-called white man. Okay, and let's continue. Verse 5. Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. It's talking about Esau, the so-called white man. Okay? All right? That wine represents the philosophies of the world, man. All right? Those wicked philosophies, man, that he likes to push throughout the four corners of the earth, man. All right? And this devil is proud as hell, man. All right? He's always up in everybody else's business, man. These other nations' business. Okay? Who enlarges his desire as hell and is as death and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations and heaping unto him all people. Verse 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him and say, woe to them that increaseth that which is not his? How long to him that ladeth himself with thick clay? That thick clay is the Hebrew word abunya, which means heavy debt. America is in heavy debt, man. $32 trillion, man. Okay? And all right, it might be higher than that. All right? But they just saying it's $32 trillion. It may be higher than that. Okay? Verse 7. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them? Verse 8. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee because of men's blood and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein. So what, hey, America did to these nations, hey, these nations are going to soon do to America. And what they're going to do? They're going to nuke this place out, man. All right? Let me get another one before we go back to the article. Obadiah, verse 7. Straight to the point. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee, and have prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a womb unto thee. There is none understanding in him. All right? All right? And that bread represents the economy, man. All right? Because, hey, when America economies goes to shit, so is the other nation's economy gonna go to shit, man. Okay? And hey, that's gonna spell the end. And we're very, very close to that happening, man. Okay? We're very dangerously close to that happening. Let's go back to the article. All right. What was that? Okay, yeah. It says state and local governments hold about $1.55 trillion combined to U.S. debt. Mutual funds owes another $2.84 trillion. Golly, man. Banks owe trillions worth of the national debt. Let me read that again. Banks own trillions worth of the national debt. Banks buy U.S. government bonds with their depositors' money, i.e., your money. You see? So they taking your money. All right? Come on, man. Tell me this place ain't done, man. This place is done. All right? J.P. Morgan's Chase alone owes about $300 billion worth of U.S. government debts. Silicon Valley banks, all right, which those banks, Silicon Valley Bank, they they had I forgot what they had, man. Something happened to them. They bank system crashed, man. Okay, pretty soon that's gonna happen to all these banks, man. One day you're gonna wake up and go to the bank and get some money out, and there ain't gonna be no money in your bank accounts, man. Okay? This is all by design, man. All right? And they're about to, hey, they're about to reset this whole thing. That's why they're trying to bring forth the Great Reset, the NWO, so they can crash this old system out and bring in their digital system, the CBDC, which is gonna lead to the MOTB, the CHIP. Okay? All right. Silicon Valley Bank famously held about $120 billion of U.S. government debt before they went bust. Even the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, which is supposed to guarantee bank deposits up to $250,000, owes about $128 billion worth of U.S. government debt, man. Man, this place is over with, man. It's over with. It's just a matter of time, man. Okay? It's all just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time before this economy goes to shit, man. Okay? It's just a matter of time. All right? Then there were countless businesses and individuals around the world who owes U.S. government debt simply because treasury bonds are considered free risk. Now, when people say we owe it to ourselves, they mean that most of the debt is not owed to foreigners. It is this, and this is true. Foreigners just owe just under 25% of the debt. Okay? Mm, let's keep reading. It says, but does that make it okay to default on the other 75%? Is it somehow acceptable to default on banks across America which brought U.S. treasuries to their customers' money? Is it okay to default on 50 plus $1 million Social Security recipients or military retirees? That is why, that's why the we owe it to ourselves crowd is completely delusional. Delusional. They seem to think that it doesn't matter if the government defaults on, say, as the Federal Reserve or Social Security, but doing so would cause disastrous consequences, global economic meltdowns, national security crisis, etc. And that's what we're coming into, man. This is about to get ready to happen. Okay? All right? Disastrous consequences. All right? Global economic meltdowns. That's coming. Okay? Man, this place is done. Okay? And like I say, once America's economy goes to shit, then all the other nations' economy is going to go to shit, man. Okay? It's a wrap. Okay? This place don't have a decade left. All right? They talking about this place has a decade left. Man, this place ain't got 10 years left, man. All right? Or when we out of here, man. Okay? It says, so in order to avoid a major catastrophe, the debt needs to be re- repaid. They ain't gonna repay that debt, man. Look, it ain't gonna be able to repay that debt. It's over with. Okay? But with the national debt at 121% of GDP, is repaying it even possible anymore? No. No, repaying it ain't possible. Technically, yes, and it all comes down to growth. Bullshit. Alright? No. That debt cannot be repaid, man. Alright? Cannot. Sorry. Alright? It's saying it's possible, but it ain't. Alright? Let's skip down a little bit. I'm not going to read all of this. It says, and let me just read down. Let's see. Let me read here. All right. It says, along with some very modest spending restrained, budget defects would have melt away over the past 2 decades, and America's debt to GDP ratio would today be less than 50% and falling. And by 2023, which we do not, man, look, this place ain't gonna be here until no 2023. It's like 2033. It's lucky. And the U.S. national debt will be zero. Man, please. See, that's Esau's trying to extend his kingdom, man. That's all it is. He's trying to extend his kingdom. All right. He's saying if all that happens, then by 2033, the national debt will be zero. Bullshit, man. It's over with. Okay. This place is done. Okay. We don't have to know 2033. America Babylon the Great is done, man. Okay. Social Security will be completely funded. The U.S. would have no financial challenges whatsoever, and the U.S. dollar dominance will be sacrosanct, whatever the word is. Let's look. As a matter of fact, let's look this word up. See what it means. Define.
Sacrosanct.
Sacrosanct. Especially especially of a principle, place, or routine regarded as too important or valuable to be interfered with. All right. All right. It says sacred, hollow, respected. All right. Mm. Anyway, let's keep it moving, man. You get it. All right. Let's keep going. Let's keep moving. It says economic life today will be a complete different reality if the U.S. economy had only grown more quickly. It's not like an additional 1.3% growth isn't achievable again. The U.S. consistently hits this number for decades. All right. Let's see anything else in here. But look, they're trying to get this place till 2033 to turn this place around. This place can't be turned around, man. It's over with. Okay? These devils are gonna crash this dollar out and they're gonna bring in their MOTB system, man. Alright, the CBDC, which is gonna lead to the MOTB system, man. Okay? And the petrodollar is through, man. Okay? I'm not gonna read the rest of this, man. Alright. You get to bed. I'll put the rest in the description box. Let's get about a couple more scriptures and I'm gonna wrap this thing up. I ain't intend to make this long. Alright. Let's go to chapter Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 7. I'm starting verse 7. Points of verse 8 and 9. Jeremiah chapter 51 verses 7, 8, and 9. Babylon had been the golden cup in the Lord Yahweh Shem's hands, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of wine, therefore the nations are mad. And these nations are fed up with America, man. This place ain't got to no 2033. All right, that's Esau just trying to extend his kingdom until 2033. He say, you know, if this happens and that happens and blah, 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 the economy will be great. The national debt will be zero. Bullshit. Okay? Hey, and if they do that, hey, they're gonna do that by resetting everything, man. They're gonna crash this petrodollar out. They're gonna crash the old system out and bring in a new digital system. Okay, and that's what these devils are about to do. The elites. That's what they're about to get ready to do. Okay. Verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain, and so she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reaches unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. Okay? So, hey, this place cannot be healed. Babylon, Great America cannot be healed. We don't have a decade left, man. And as a matter of fact, I was thinking on this scripture. Let's get it. That's just Esau trying to extend his kingdom. All right? Saying that, all right, if he get this done and he get that done, and hey, you know, they thinking they NWO is going to succeed, and it's not, man. Okay, Psalms 49:11, and their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. Okay, all right, America, Amerigo Vespucci, man. Okay, all these lands, these devils call their lands after their own names, man. Okay, America don't have long. This place don't have 10 years left. This place is done. Okay. Um, and Esau don't have long. Hell, his kingdom is falling, man. Okay, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob's the beginning of it that falleth. Okay, Job 14 verse 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months, so with thee thou hast appointed his bonds that he cannot pass. So he's got a limit he's not gonna be able to pass, man. Okay, it's over for this devil, man. It's over for his kingdom. Okay, America is finished. America is done. Finito. Okay. Let's see. And it's just a matter of time before this dollar crashes, man. Okay. Let's go here. Ezekiel chapter 7 verse 19. They shall cast their silver in the streets and their gold shall be removed. That's talking about the money, man. And this money is about to go away. Okay? The petrodollar is through. Okay? Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord Yahweh, in the day of the wrath of the Lord Yahweh Shai. They shall not be sat, like they shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowls, because it is the stumbling block of their iniquity. Okay? So all that money is not gonna save these devils, man. And they ain't gonna save 2/3 of the Israelites either, man. Alright, cause they about to go digital with this petrodollar, man. Okay? Let me get another article to add to this. Okay. All right. Let's get this one. All right. This is B92.net. It says the de-dollarization process has begun. Okay. Europe is burdened in debt. All right, along with America, Babylon the Great, and it will turn into a middle-class country economy. All right. So this place is done. America's Babylon. Let's read this. It says the United States of America itself is to blame for the fact that many countries began to give up trade in U.S. dollars. Alexei Mozer, Russian representative at the International Monetary Funds, told RIA. You get the bet. I'm not going to read that. It says the Americans themselves create the situation that, see? So, hey, these nations are blaming America, man. All right, for the debt. Okay? That inability led to the search for an alternative to the dollar. All right, that's why you got the BRICS nations, man. Okay? Today, other currencies are increasingly used, especially the Chinese yuan. We see that the Iranians, Brazilians, and Saudis are already switching to trading in yuans, not only with China but also with third countries. Explain, all right? You see? So hey, that is why, as he said, Americans are already worried about the fate of the dollar. You should be worried because, hey, these devils about to crash the petrodollar. And the move away from that currency is happening quite quickly. See? The process of de-dollarization has already begun. So there you go, man. And I'll put both of these articles in the description box. I'm not going to read all of them. I'm not going to read it all. But you see, there you go. So this place is done, man. This place ain't got 10 years left, man. Okay? This place is done. Okay? And what these devils about to come with next, let's get it. Revelation 13:16. We're going to end it off there. I ain't trying to make this lesson long. Alright, Revelation 13:16. This prophecy is about to get ready to happen, man. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. That's that C-hip, man. Okay? Alright, the digital implant where your transactions and everything is going to be tracked, traced, and controlled. Okay? You won't be able to buy or sell without this. Okay? So life, as you know, is about to get a lot harder, man. But hey, the hopeful net, we welcome it, man. We're ready for it. We don't care. Okay? Verse 17, that no man might buy or sell, say he that had the mark of the name of the beast or the number of his name. His wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it's the number of a man, and his number is 666, man. Okay? So hey, these devils are moving fast with this, man. Okay? And they got to. Alright? This is all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay? Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. These devils know they got a short time to rule, man. So of course they're gonna come with it, man. Alright? They're about to come with it, and hey, and like I said, man, America, Babylon the Great America, does not have a decade left. This place is done, man. Okay? So I'm gonna end it here, man. Till next time. Shalom, Kwam Yasharala. All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Till next time, Shalom, Kwam Yasharala, and Wabba Shalom.